you require for other high performance explosives, you can make on a mini scale with a mega effect. So, it's very difficult. Nitrogonidine, it is drug, but that is also explosive. So when there is something is of dual use, you have to guard against misuse. And problem in India is the actual obedience of these laws rather than misuse of these laws by bribing. You can see many things which are banned and yet they happen. How? Like many people get killed because they took illicit liquor, because it was methylated spirit. Now what do? You make so many laws that if you use alcohol, you need this permission, that permission, this permission, that permission, and you have this hookah going on all the time. These are social problems, They don't have a straightforward solution.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sure. My name is Anand Gaikwad. I'm an organic farmer. My basic question is about the hybrid seeds and whether the hybrid seeds are genetically modified. That's number one. Number second, if you want to, cultivate or propagate the original cultivars, then what should be the methodology that one can use? And the third part is that GM foods, for that matter, all are requiring labels to be put, and there is no such procedure being followed at present. And what should be for a common person to understand, what should be the way?
To best of my knowledge, hybrid seeds have nothing to do with genetic modification. Hybrid seeds have been produced. Now what would have happened for the wheat cultivation or for rice cultivation? The hybrid rice variety came from the International Rice Institute in Manila, done by a person of Indian origin who became fellow of Royal Society, Those, in fact, the most outstanding example of manipulation by conventional technology is how rape seed was converted to canola. The world's edible oil problem would not have been solved if the Americans had not done this work on modifying rapeseed cultivation into, that is C22 into C18, and less unsaturation. So far as GM is concerned, it's a big debate. There is no point in discussing in this audience. I only pointed out to you that there are a number of things which are GM, which we are using in everyday life, and yet we keep on saying this is the bad effect, that is the bad effect. Now, if you want to show anything bad, it's like drugs. If you read the prescription, when you buy a medicine, to protect themselves from legal procedures, they will have so many things written, and if you go through all of that, I don't think you will swallow that pill. Because they'll say this can be the side effect, your liver may be damaged, this may happen, that may happen, and then you have to balance against good versus bad,
I think we should stop now question session because time is over. Thank you, Professor Sharma, for your inspiring words. Now let us have the pleasure of listening to astute remarks of Professor Govind Swarup, chairman of this session.
I remember about 15 years ago, there was a function in UDCT celebrating M.M. Sharma. And Mukesh Ambani was one of the speakers. Mukesh Ambani was his student, and he said, Dhirubhai Ambani said, you must attend, you must become a student of Dr. Sharma. Though he was hesitant because he said in the public thing that I was a poor student, but I had no choice. Then one day Dhirubhai Ambani told him, Mukesh Ambani, that Dhirubhai Ambani was planning to start a petroleum refinery in Baroda, somewhere in Gujarat. He wanted M.M. Sharma to be consultant. As I recall, that's what he said. And M.M. Sharma said, I don't want to be consultant. Only over a weekend I will tell you how to make a petroleum refinery, and that's the petroleum refinery today. So a great teacher can inspire students and people and revolutionize the world. M.M. Sharma is one of them. I was very impressed by his lecture, and I'm sure all of you must have also enjoyed it. And I give my vote of thanks to Dr. M.M. Sharma.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. May I now request Professor Govind Swarup to felicitate Professor M.M. Sharma. May I now request Dr. Vijay Bhatkar, National President of Vigyan Bharati, to felicitate Professor Govind Swarup, Chairman of today's session. Thank you, sir. Now I request Mrs. Sonalika Pawar to propose a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon all. Honorable Chairman, Speaker, distinguished dignitaries from academic and industries, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and great joy to propose vote of thanks for this enlightening keynote address. I, Dr. Sonalika Pawar, on behalf of the organizers of 5th Bharatiya Vigyan Sammelan, would like to extend my sincere and heartfelt thanks to Professor M.M. Sharma for sharing your thoughts about hard science to applied science. I wish to express my gratitude to Professor Govind Swarup, a radio astronomer, for chairing today's session. I'm also grateful to Dr. Vijay Bhatkar for gracing this occasion. Finally, I would like to thank the audience guests for their gracious presence today. Thank you.
Next session is scheduled at 12:30. It's already 12:35, past 12:30. This is on architecture of India. It will start very soon. Thank you. This session will start immediately. Thank you.